miss me when you're lonely. Moving away is the same as moving on. It's not the future you were wanting. Starting over in a place you wanna belong. But don't you take it out on me. And paradise isn't all you believe it to be. So here's a new beginning. I hope you miss me when you're all by yourself on the train. And you can't find the words to say. When you're lost and you don't know how to feel the same. In your little home far away. Do you miss me when you're walking alone in the dark? Wishing you could hold on to my arm. Never know what you may have until it's gone. But I can go on and on. You only miss me when you're lonely. Moving away ain't the same as moving on. It's not the future you were wanting. Starting over in a place you wanna belong. But don't you take it out on me. And paradise isn't all you believe it to be. So here's a new beginning. I hope you miss me when you're living in dollars a day. Sleeping on springs and paper mache. Living in some terrible roommate you hate. Wanting me back when it's all too late. You glow inside my head when I can't fall asleep. Making so happy, I don't wanna relieve. As I'm leaving, nothing's close to what it may seem. Paradise slipping in. You only miss me when you're lonely. Moving away ain't the same as moving on. It's not the future you were wanting. Starting over in a place you wanna belong. But don't you take it out on me. And paradise isn't all you believe it to be. So here's the new beginning. I hope you miss me when you're long gone. Shaking 'cause I miss your touch. Tell me you don't give a fuck. Break down if you're hanging on my girl. Never swore like this before. Tears it in your tire flowing on the one you're crying for. Given the time and the space, you can find yourself in a new time and place. Everybody else in the world can wait. You found your little home far away. You only miss me when you're lonely. Moving away ain't the same as moving on. It's not the future you were wanting. Starting over in a place you wanna belong. But don't you take it out on me. And paradise isn't all you believe it to be. So here's the new beginning. You miss me when it's all over. You miss me when it's all over.
Oops. There I am. How about that McMillan there, folks? We just had. You just listened to the song McMillan. He's such a pro. I love his music. I think I just thought about it tonight because my friend Matt, who I showed the trailer to, said to me, "Where'd you get that music from? Because, like, did you have to get a copyright for that or something, or license for it and all?" And I realized that he did the song to film 9. So if he did the music to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, this is his 6th film working with me. And so hello everyone. Let's see. I see you all in here. Anyway, got your snacks ready. It's all going to be. Cherie, did you figure out your password issue? because I went into your account yesterday and everything's good. So, greetings from Salem. Hello, Phil. Hello, Squatch. At hi Tracy. At 10 o'clock. Are you seriously playing that right now? What are you trying to do to me? You know I need your full attention in case I have a meltdown over here. Now she's not even talking to me. At 10 o'clock, we go live with the film, as you know. Here I'll show the trailer at some point. Well, you've all seen the trailer. The Benite Coven in Salem is good to go. So that's the two Jennifers and Adam. And POV Horror, who has had an advanced screening, only because I got to go through him to upload these films. So you can thank him for the fact that if it works. But yes, at 10 o'clock, we're doing 3 giveaways tonight. I told you 1, but we're doing 3. And there's Archer in the background. What if he took a shit right now? He was on camera. Don't do it behind my chair. If you're going to do it, we want the footage. Hello, Monica. So, couple things. One of the things about part 2, when I split the films up, I've only done it one time before, but normally the films are 90 minutes long. So I split it up into 3 30-minute segments. Well, part 2 turned out to be 50 minutes. So at 10 o'clock tonight, if you were planning to go to bed at 10:30, plan on going to bed at 11 because it's going to be almost an hour long. But hello, Laura. Logging in from Squatchland tonight. Eagle River, Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin. Oh, sorry. I had a buddy that was from Milwaukee, and he sounded like he was from Canada, or Canadians sound like they're from Milwaukee. I don't know these things. But instantly, another streaming channel just emailed me trying to get me to start a Roku channel. How dare they? I'm very happy where I'm at. So, hey there. That's how they talk in Wisconsin. So it's 50 minutes long. So that's a surprise. I mean, those of you that watched me broadcast last night, I told you that was going to happen. Number 2 surprise is instead of 1 giveaway, we have the coffee maker, but we're also giving away a Pop Funko set that I'll show you a little later in the broadcast, and also a poster if anybody wants it, and I'll sign it for you if you want. If you don't want it signed, my heart won't be broken. Don't worry about it. So tonight, though, it's going to be a little different than giveaways in the past where I've run a trivia question, because this is a little more challenging, but it's also opens it up to, I mean, some people are just sitting there and they fly at the keyboard. And some of you, depending on your internet connections, your response may get through slower. So sometimes I have somebody give the right answer, and then a second later, another right answer, and you never know who gave it first. So tonight, and I'll tell you how that's going to work so you can prepare yourself mentally. I've got 3 prizes, and you are going to have to pick a number between 1 and 100. And the first person to pick the number correctly win the prize. And one of the things I'm going to ask is that, you do me a favor, and if you're not interested in the prize, just don't play. We can play trivia later, you and I. But just when I show you let me show you I'll show you what all 3 things are. We're not going to start this until about 9:30 though. Here's Archer. Archer, hello. How are you? Do you see the people out there watching you? There's Aunt Crystal. There's Aunt Tracy. They're all out there. Where's Ronnie? All right, honey. Let me do some business here. One of these things, I mean, all 3 of them are cool. But one of these things you didn't see coming. I'll say hello.
Hello.
That was how he sounded, very enthusiastic.
Hello.
This is a Keurig. I guess this is a coffee maker, single cup coffee maker, iced and regular. And by the way, they're saying hi back, Hal. And this is going to be the first prize. And it also comes with a Bad Ben coffee mug that's got fingerprints on it. Or that was Archer's tongue, by the way. So I'll leave that on there in case you want to clone him. Now, I'm going to sit this coffee mug someplace safe so that it doesn't get broken. So, oh, you like my shorts? I forgot I'd be wheeling back, or I would have had pants on. So this is the coffee maker. This is really cool. Honey, calm down.
Here, baby.
This is really cool here. This is Pop Funko YouTube. How they need to go. They need to go up.
All right, taking them.
This is U2 Pop Funko, the whole set. So that'll be number 2. And number 3 is a signed poster. Or you don't have to get it signed if you don't want it. So we'll Archer doesn't like when I'm touching something besides him. So anyway, that's going to be the giveaways. So a little bit about the film. All right, this is part 2. And if you remember in part 1, Tom had taken delivery from all the parts of the body. Holly hired Tom to assemble her lover like a Frankenstein. And he took delivery of the parts. And Jackson showed up and he was appalled by this. And he walked out and left Tom there. And then Tom discovers a box at the end. He hears a noise and right in the middle of my broadcast, somebody somebody had to interrupt me right in the middle of my broadcast with bullshit. Not really bullshit. He's got a legitimate question. You know, those Tom Riley talkers were cool, but they're a pain in the ass for where I order them from. So Jackson was appalled and he leaves. And then I find a mysterious box that I don't know how it got in. It got here. And that question will be answered in the first 3 minutes of this release tonight. And also, just so you know, the behind the story is that Jackson Scott got a scholarship to Stella Adler in New York, and he didn't quite have the availability to do this. So I wrote him out for part 2, but he makes an appearance at the end of part 3, which we've already filmed. So we'll get to that. Also, those of you that follow my regular lives, if you remember me talking about where I accidentally, I was clipping my hair before these funerals 2 weeks ago. I had 2 funerals to go to in a week, so I decided to trim my hair. and the blade guard fell off, and I went right down to the skin. So I couldn't go there like that. So I had to shave my whole head bald. And so how do I do that according to the film? Because there I am with whatever hair I have in the horseshoe pattern on my head. And then suddenly I have no hair. That'll be explained in part 2. You'll see how that happens. And also at the end of part 2, you get to see continuity error is bullshit. You tell me a continuity error. Hi, Judy. So then you'll see that. And also at the end of this, and you kind of saw that in the trailer. It wasn't a spoiler, but you got to see in the trailer the first look at Frankenstein. But you're going to get a better look at him. Like all of him, okay, at the end of this. So I know the specific parts. Some of you are just going to laugh out loud. And Holly watched it for the first time yesterday. Other than me, she was the first person to say it. And then, of course, Michael saw it because he had to upload it. But she laughed exactly where I'm hoping you will laugh. And Sophie, the cat, has a appearance in this film. And the dogs will appear in the third one. Squatched asks, can we expect any gratuitous nudity? Not from me. That's all I'll say. The cat's nude. But she's wearing her coat, her natural fur. The only cheeks of mine you're going to see are these. All right. Why don't we watch the trailer? And when we come back, we'll do the first giveaway. Let's get this up here.
You only miss me when you're lonely.
All right, I've decided now to get started putting this thing together. There's instructions here on how to prepare the feet. All right, it says to do that first, so let me go do that, and I'll continue this when we're ready to assemble. The feet of your companion are very important in that they have to support the weight of the entire body. Use the size chart below to pick the proper foot size. You would think a house like this would have a black cat in it. What's that? Where the f are the feet? So now the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to fire this up. We turn this on. Whoa! Here we go.
Sorry, I was muted. That says the fireworks begin July 4th, but as you know, they begin in 40 minutes from now. You'll be able to watch. So I told you I was giving away the coffee maker tonight, but I added 2 more giveaways. But let's get to the coffee maker. So I showed you the coffee maker. You saw that. Now, folks, please only play this game if you have an interest in that coffee maker and the coffee mug. That Thunder Lightning was actually from out there. So here it is, the secret number. Now, how you play this game is when I say there's a number in this envelope, which I also have written down here so I know, but this is to validate it. So how you play this game is you're going to have to shout out in the comments section a number between 1 and 100. And the first person to accurately to say the exact number will be the person that wins. So you don't start until I say start, and then but they're already given numbers. None of them count. So what will happen is when I say to start, I'm going to say ready, set, and then when I say go, it's going to be for you to start. And the first person to actually call out the number is going to be, I just want to take a note on something here, is going to be the person that wins. So the number is in here. So now again, play if you're interested in this thing, okay? If you're not, I don't even give a shit if you want to use it to give to somebody else because you want the coffee mug. That's cool. But if you just have zero interest or anything, let somebody that has an interest win. Okay. So are you ready to start guessing numbers? Okay. Ready, set, go. Do. Here we go. Pick a number between 1 and 100. And I will tell you when it first comes up. I'm watching. I got to pay attention because these numbers are flying. Okay, I'm watching. This is wait, stop. All right, this was not the best idea to do here because these things are flying up here in pulses, but all right. Stop. The number was called out there. And here's the number. 73 was called out by Stephanie King Beeman. So, Stephanie, you've got to email me your address. Now, just let me. Let me just look. I want to make sure because these things came through way faster than I thought they would. But anyway, what got me was before I started the countdown, Jerry Marshall said 72. So, Stephanie, you went, and Crystal had 75. But Stephanie, you'll have to email me your address. And yeah, but you were close, Jerry. I looked and I was like, holy shit, he was so close to guessing it on the first guess that popped up. So, Stephanie, congratulations. Let me just make a note here that Stephanie, congratulations. And Stephanie, I think that's the first time you've ever won anything here, right? So congratulations. So more chat about Frankenstein and where this goes. So what this movie is basically, this part 2 is covering, is the assembly. I mean, I'm unpacking stuff, I'm putting stuff together, putting Frankenstein. Well, I don't know if I ever call him Frankenstein in the film, because I call him, I said to Holly when she asked me to build him, I said, like a robot. And she said, no, you idiot. Hang on. Now, so I don't think I ever called him Frankenstein. Maybe I did when, you're welcome, Stephanie. Congratulations. Now, I added a couple things to the store here. And let me share the screen here. Now, one of the things is people have been asking about this, and this is the entire Blu-ray series now, and it will include Frankenstein, but this is a pre-order. So these are going to ship no later than the end of the month. But that's because I've got to finish the third part of the film. So, but you're saving money. You're saving like $10 off of this if you order the entire set now. That's up there. And you can also get the Dracula Situation by itself. And you can get 14 here, Frankenstein. I don't have a total runtime on this yet either, because it's not done. It could be longer. But here's something you might be really interested in. If anybody, and of course, any of the funds raised through this, as you know, go to production. When Frankenstein, we have to find clothes for him to wear. These T-shirts are very popular, where people have their image without really a story, but they have their image in the film. A lot of people do it, but we limit it. A lot of people want to do it, but we limit it because, you know, I don't want to be changing a T-shirt every 2 minutes. Plus, I want to give the people some screen time. So in part 1, you saw I had a T-shirt on with a couple on it, the Hoffmans. They're in the credits. And incidentally, about the credits, the full credits will play in the third or the final film when it's together. And the credits are a pain in the ass to put together. So what this is we get a T-shirt. That's actually Frankenstein there. You just see him from the waist up to above the upper lip. This is we're looking for clothes for him, and he's a big guy, and all I can find is this tiny T-shirt. But it can be a T-shirt that you design, which basically I'll make. But like it says on here, you can have a birthday message. You can have like a family reunion message. You can have a running for, you know, Bob Smith running for office. The only thing I won't, it does say that there's some limitations. And I just noticed that it doesn't show. Well, in there is my email address right there, but you can't see it. So if you click on that, it'll, I don't know if you can kind of see it light up there, but you email me the photo if you want to buy this, and we make the shirt, and then he'll have it on for a minimum of 5 minutes in the show. But I've got I've also got t-shirts that are going to have another person bought them as a surprise, and then Crystal knows about the limitations. Thank you for getting me back on track. The limitations for, I just don't want anything that says like fuck Donald Trump or fuck Joe Biden on there. Just, it's not something I'm going to put in my film. But, you know, other stuff you want to put in there if it's like, you know, so like one person one time in one of the films I did, there was a guy proposed to his now wife in the film. And she said yes, because she's now his wife. But there's that, and there's only one of them. So if you want it, I would buy that tonight, because if it's going to sell at all, it will sell fast. So that's that. And there's really no other limitations other than the political messages. And I don't want, like, you know, I don't like to get political in these films. So I don't want something like pro-life, pro-abortion, stuff like that. So try to keep away from the political. But what people have done in the past is they'll put a pet. I've had in part 2 tonight, you're going to see one of the t-shirts that was purchased. And then part 3, Frankenstein's going to have this on for at least, actually, you know what? Frankenstein's probably going to have that on for more than 5 minutes, because the other t-shirts I wear. So that's in there. So I did see that I got an email about look at this group here. Holy cow. These 3 are not playing around. Let me get this picture up here and I'll share it. So anyway, that's Frankenstein. So you can get the full, excuse me, the full Blu-ray set people have been asking for, the full, or you can get just 13 or just 14 by themselves. But 13 I have in stock, 14's not done yet, and the first 12, they can be pre-ordered. The full set can be a pre-order, or just 14 can be a pre-order. So now let me show you this picture I got here. This is what do we call the gathering of the coven that it has gotten together tonight to watch. Look at that group. I'm getting chills. The remaining hair I have on my arm is standing up. That is the Fitches, and that is their friend Jennifer, who they've turned into a Benite. So that's all. They're watching up in Salem, Massachusetts, in the Benite Coven. That's some group there, huh? All right, let's do the second giveaway. Now, this is going to be for the U2 Funko Pop, or Pop. Do they call them Pop Funko anymore? Funko Pop. It's U2. It's U2. So, and please, folks, only play this if you want this. If not, give it to somebody else, or allow somebody else the chance to win it. All right. Will I sign that? Yeah, I will. But can I tell you something honestly? This is something I learned from collectors before. Something like that, if it ever, I don't know if that is a common thing. It wasn't when I got it, but I don't know if they're rare or something. But when you have an autograph on it, if you then go to sell it one day or something, it's got less, not an autograph. Like say I blow up and everybody knows who Nigel Bach is, which everybody about now does. But yeah, the autograph's good. But with hang on, I'm shutting this. But like when people have it signed to their name, if you ever want to sell that item, it's of lesser value than if it's just autographed. So just take that with a grain of salt. And if you don't want it signed, I won't be offended. If you do want it signed, I will sign it. So these are probably going to go out Monday, though, because I got to find the right size box for everything. But I've got about 100 boxes, and it's probably going to say Ramazan on it because that's what the name I put on all the boxes for the movie. So now, and I'm going to say ready, set, and go, but not yet. So your autograph adds personal value. Well, thank you, but I'll autograph anything you want. But like I'm saying, if your name say is Bob, you might not want it to say to Bob, stay out of the basement, Nigel Bach. Because if one day, like I said, when I blow up, not if, when I blow up, and that signature, that autograph has value on it, but the to Bob, unless another Bob is buying it, wrecks it. So you guys get it. So let's do the U2. And now what you have to do, folks, is guess a number again between 1 and 100. Ready, set, go. I'm watching the comments. Wait, stop. I just stopped guessing. I just have to check something to make sure the person. Hang on. All right. I just need to make sure, scrolling up here, that nobody else guessed this first. Okay, nobody did. Kaylee, who guessed 48. Let me make sure I've got that right. 48. Congratulations, Kaylee. You were the first person and the only person, I think, that guessed that. Oh, Squatch guessed 49. Did you guess that before I said the number or right afterwards? But Kaylee, you won. Let me write this down. You won the U2. Now, I will tell you, I don't know. I thought this was a better idea to give people more chances, and I do think it gave people more chances. But I've got to tell you something. For the next time I do this, I'm going to do something different because so many people are like when you guess trivia, when you play trivia, people will type their trivia questions, and they don't come quite as fast or furious as this does. But this was insane. I'm sweating. You could try multiple times. But so anyway, congratulations to Stephanie on the coffee maker, and congratulations to Kaylee on winning the U2 Funko Pop. Now you guys have to email me, Nigel@nigelbach.com. I've got your names written down. So we'll get them all. So we'll make sure you get them. but congratulations and are in order because that's hard, random. But I will tell you, if you won this tonight by guessing a random number, I'd go buy a scratch off tomorrow. And if you hit big, you can share it with me, or you can finance the Genesis experiment. That's another story, though. So, folks, we only have 19 minutes to go. So this is exciting, isn't it? I love these things are ridiculous, these launch parties, but I love doing them because I know everybody's and the funny thing is it's 50 minutes instead of 30. 48 was my bus number from kindergarten to 12th grade. Well, are there any like daily numbers you can play that are 4 numbers? Because I would play, 12th grade. You can't guess 2. So I'm saying, I was going to say play 4812 tomorrow on those quick pick or those 4-digit ones, but you went there from kindergarten to 12. So I don't know, play 4800. Wait, do they have to be different numbers? Yes, they do, because there's only one ball on each thing. Play 4801 through 4812. That's what I would do. But so we'll do the last giveaway here shortly. But tonight you are going to meet our Frankenstein. His name is Martin Markowski. He's a nice Jewish boy. He's just kidding, Markowski, you know. He's about, I guess he's about 6'4", and he's a big dude. And so let's just hope he doesn't get angry at me in part 3, because he could kill me. And anyway, I did hear instantly from Scott yesterday. I asked him how the course was going, and he says, I love it. And I actually have to admit, I'm getting a little choked up because I'm so excited for him. And when he says he loves it, that's just great because, you know, his dream is to be an actor. And I've worked with many people, but I will tell you, I have a tremendous amount of faith in the fact that he is going to achieve his dream one day. So we can all, and we should all hope for each other the best. And we can all send positive thoughts to him. Now, one of the people I actually owe an apology to for the credits of, now the credits of this only reflect the people that are in this, which is me and Martin, and also I referenced Scott and Holly from part 1. And the producers are in the credits, and the people whose body parts are unpacked are in the credits. Again, the final movie will have everybody that donated to Kickstarter or donated through the web page, you know, to donate the regular way, will be in the credits. But that is a big undertaking because there's a lot of you. The one person I owe an apology to is Mitch. I didn't put Mitch's name in the credits. I think I did in the first one, but I got to go back and check. But in the second one, I made reference to, from the first film, Scott and Holly. I left out Mitch. So I feel bad about that. All right, so let's do the poster. Which you guys know what the poster looks like, right? This is the poster. Bad Ben, stay out of the basement, with the baby Ben looking up. And this is the final number. Now, let me just make sure it's right. Okay. So now, folks, again, how this works is you pick a number between 1 and 100, and I will give one clue. It's not 73 and it's not 48 because they've already been picked. So, and it's funny how I got the number was I asked the Google Home Mini. I said, hey, I don't want to say it or it will activate. I said, pick a random number, and it makes like a thrown dice or like a roulette wheel sound. And that's how I got these three numbers. So here is the final one for a poster. If you want signed, I'll sign it. It's completely up to you. I won't be offended if you don't want it signed. It gets rolled up in a tube, so it's nice and safe as it gets to you. And so there's that. So now, folks, when I say ready, set, go, not yet, but when I say that, pick a number between 1 and 100, and the first person to pick it will win the poster. So ready, set, go. These fly so fast. What the fuck is the number? Oh, this is so. I'm still watching. This one's taking a little time. All right, stop. All right, I just have to scroll before I announce the winner. I have to scroll up through all. We got the number, but I have to scroll up first to make sure nobody else gave the number. Hang on. It was a lot. I can't do it this way again because the numbers just fly up in bunches. I think, somebody guessed so close once. But Tracy picked 1 and 99, which was smart. I would have done the same thing. Let me just make sure nobody else guessed this. God, you guys are fast. I'm scrolling up and looking at every number. Well, wait a second. We actually have the number here twice, but I didn't say this at the beginning. I'll say it again in a minute. Hang on a second. You guys were insane. Hang on, I'm still scrolling up. That's how many guesses came flying through there in that like 10 or 15 seconds. Katie said 69. Dirty girl. All right. Hang on, let me just.
I'm scrolling through it both directions to make sure. All right. Let me just check my I know the suspense is killing you. God, a lot of you. Now, here is that number. It was 29, which Lisa Ann got, but also Kaylee got. Kaylee got it first. However, Kaylee, you already won something tonight. I should have made that clear, but that's okay because I have more than one poster. So, Kaylee, when you email me for YouTube, just put it YouTube. You'll also get a poster. Next time I'll make it clear if you win. Be greedy. Just kidding. But the number was 29. So that was Control F. I don't know that works on a Mac though. It might. So anyway, that was it. So in 7 minutes here, folks, the release of Bad Ben 14 Part 2, and it will be 50 minutes long instead of 30 because I got carried away. And if you play Powerball and win, I'll fund every movie you make. Now, this is what I want. There's just one movie I want funded. I mean, as I'm still making Bad Bens, I need your help, and you all need to be thanking Tracy Pinkerton for, well, everybody that donates, because every dollar counts, folks. The more we raise when we do these things, the better I can make the movie. And it goes to paying the actors. It goes to buying props. It goes to everything necessary to basically make these films. And a lot of people have been patient with me. People have been very generous. Tracy has been insanely supportive. So I hope she claims me as a dependent. So anyway, just so you know, Stephanie, the coffee maker and the coffee cup are going to come in 2 different boxes because the coffee maker is square, well, like rectangular. And I have special cups with padding, special boxes with padding for the mugs. So I'll be sending them. I'll be sending them that way. So I forget what I was going to say. So anyway, we're just a mere 5 minutes away, folks. And I hope you email me after this. You know what, folks? I'm not going to make you wait 5 minutes. You can go right now. It's up on the channel. I've just been informed by my friend and mentor and designer of Bad Ben TV. So you can go watch it now. Shoot me an email if you like it. Don't shoot me an email if you don't. And I'll talk to you soon. So enjoy. Thank you for joining me tonight. See ya. Love you. Bye for now. Enjoy. Let me know.
It's alive. It's alive.